All right, so in this tutorial, I am going to be showing you all how to check in guests if you are on registration for an event. You need to check in students as they come in. So first off, you will need to find the event that you are on registration for. So I already pulled one up. I pulled up an information session that's not happening for a while. But for you, you might pull up just events in general. And over here in the folders, you can narrow it down if it's an on-campus general event, like an information session, or more likely than not, it'll be an on-campus special for different program days, like the Boulder 4 Day or Talented Scholars Day, things like that. So again, we'll pull up the one that I already had loaded. So we're pretending this is for an information session and campus tour. You can see there's already a couple of students that have registered, and these are, again, test students. So first off, I would want to launch check-in. When the student comes up, they're like, my name is Ralphie Buffalo. You see them on the list. You're just going to check this box, and that will get them checked in. Odds are there'll be multiple people there that day, so the easiest way to search for a person is going to be Control F and then typing in their name. So they're like, my last name is Buffalo, and you start typing Buffalo, and it should find it pretty easily so you can check that student in. So if Ralphie Buffalo comes up, I'm going to want to ensure how many guests they have so we can know our total guest count for the day. And I see, oh, they were planning on having 2 guests, but it looks like there's more like 4 in the party. So I might say, how many guests do you have with you? And they'll say, oh, 4. You can easily change it here. You don't need to edit or anything. I just type in 4 or how many guests there are. And I just, again, clicked on this little area, pops up, and you would just type in the new number of guests, and it's just automatically going to save like that. If you have a student that comes up and they have not already registered for this event and we have the go-ahead that we are allowed to register them on the spot, you will hit New Registration. So again, most likely we have these students in our Slate system, so you'll want to check here first. And let's say they're like, my name is Novak, and we're already going to choose a test subject here again. Is going to auto-populate. We have Corey, her preferred name is Test, and we have our last name as Novak Test. All of that. You want to clarify all of these different boxes with the student, the school they're attending. This should autofill the number of guests with this student, everything else easy enough, and you'll hit submit. Again, if it's a student who for some reason is not in our Slate account, you will need to fill all of this information in manually. So we'll hit submit there, and it's telling me that it has missing or incorrectly formatted fields. If we didn't get everything from the student, we'll just continue to hit OK. And again, we can always change it later to say how many guests there actually are. So if I have this finished, this means that chip test did not show up. We'll leave it unchecked. When you're done, you'll hit conclude event. I don't want to do that for this now since this event hasn't happened and I don't want to mess it up. But that is how you would end the event, by concluding it, and then we'll be able to see the full range of students and guests that attended this event. Again, it will show down over here, and there'll be long lines and lists of students that have attended the event. You can see how many students have registered and how many guests total that we have. So that is how you'll be checking in guests if you are on registration for any of our big events. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you all, and I will see you next time.